Hi everyone, Cynthia Marcus here, registered social worker, counselor, and mom of two little girls. I haven't been making videos for a bit because summer's wild and there's n- no place to fit in videos, but today I actually had some time. So I thought I would make a video based on something that has been coming up a lot around me and I can really relate to. And this is around the topic of responsibility and caretaking and how mums and women in general often take a lot of responsibility for people, things that may or may not really need to fall on them. There's the obvious kind of mental load and household tasks and child rearing responsibilities that often fall on women. And I noticed in myself lately this sort of this catch 22 that sometimes like I don't want all this responsibility, but it can also be really hard to let go of. Or when I see that someone else taking a little more of that responsibility can be kind of difficult for them, I start to feel a responsibility to help and just kind of like feed into the cycle again. And I'm kind of laughing because, I'll talk to my husband when I notice this happening. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm worried that you don't have enough time to do the work that you need to do today. And then you're going to get stressed and I'm going to feel bad. And we both kind of go like, okay, what's really helpful here? Because we can get in these dynamics where we may want to change things, but it's very easy to fall back into those old habits. And if, you're an empathetic, caretaking type like I am, then it can be hard to kind of pause and put boundaries and remind ourselves that maybe this isn't really my job. Um, it often also kind of bleeds into this sort of like trying to control things or manage things or take care of things that aren't really in our control. Like I try to, help my husband feel better, for example, if he's stressed, but like that's really not my job to make. I can be supportive, but his feelings are his, right? And it's still very easy to get caught in this whole like, oh, I want to help, I should do this, like, and it's really good for us. Nobody should take a huge amount of responsibility for anything other than themselves, really. Um, but it's hard to find balance for lots of different reasons. And as I think I've discussed here, those can be really complicated and personal, right? And my own pulls to do things. And then other people can inadvertently put responsibility on us, or it's a complex sort of personal and interpersonal thing. And often has lots of deep roots in how we were raised, what our culture says, all kinds of other things. So I think, you know, I set out to have these talks not necessarily to solve anybody's problems or to have some kind of beautiful solution, but more to normalize that this is a thing that is common and also to offer that there's hope for change. It's not always easy, but it's possible. And I continue to travel this journey, figuring out how to free myself from unhelpful responsibility that I sometimes put on myself, um, and find ways to find better balance that meets everybody's needs better. So, if this is you, know you're not alone. If hopefully this helps to kind of get the wheels turning, get you thinking about different things you might want to try or kind of explore different reasons why some of these challenges may be continuing, these cycles may be perpetuating. And if you feel like it would be helpful to talk through, I'm here, reach out, book a free consult, and we can see if that's something that might be useful to work on. Until next time, bye.